What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Trendy Uchiha, and the car game, the car scene, whatever you want to call it, is growing bigger than ever has before, and everybody's looking for an affordable sports car to get them down the road. So you're in luck. Today I'm going to go over the top 10 fastest affordable sports cars that can get you into the car scene. Alright, starting off at number 1, we have the Subaru WRX as a Boxer engine, turbocharged. There is a WRX model and there is a STI model. You can find these used. I'll throw up some car gurus here. You can get some prices, but getting a new one, experts will give it a starting price of a $27,495 for a brand new one fresh out the factory. But yeah, this is our starting one. It's great car, man. I've driven some of these, and you can put a lot of upgrades on these, especially the boost. You can get a lot of boost out of these cars. So yeah, WRX is going to be the first one on the list, and let's get to our next one. Alright, number 2 on our list is the Hyundai Veloster Turbo R-Spec. As the name would suggest, it's a turbocharged engine. That's a 1.6 liter, making 201 horsepower and 195 feet of torque. It's a front wheel drive car. It is available in a 6-speed manual transmission. This car has been tuned from the factory, so it's already going to come out the gate with a lot of performance. And I will throw up some car gurus prices here. Experts give it a price tag of $23,350 from the factory. And so yeah, you can get into the car scene with this little hatchback here. And yeah, let's move on to our next one. Alright, coming at number 3 on our list, we have the Kia Stinger, the GT line. This has made a lot of wave in the car scene here recently. It's making 255 horsepower from a turbocharged engine. It's more on the luxury side of cars, so if you want that comfort feel, this car is built to kind of design that around it, but you also have that power there, so you have that nice balance between comfort and power with this car. And yeah, so if you want a nice looking luxury style sports car, this might be the car for you. Again, it makes 255 horsepower, so it'll get you down the road. And yeah, let's move on to our next vehicle. Alright, coming in at 4th on our list, we have the Mini Cooper S. I've seen people modify the motors in these and man, get so much power out of these little engines. It does come in a 6-speed manual transmission. From the factory, comes with a turbocharged, intercooled 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, makes 189 horsepower, 201 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot for these little small cars. I've seen these things just rip down the road. So if you're looking for a little small car, get you down the road fast, look no further than the Mini Cooper S. Again, I'll throw some used car prices up here from Car Gurus. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into our next car. Alright, coming in at number 5, we have the Honda Civic Type R. Man, if you want some clout from the Honda community is probably the biggest community in the car scene. You're going to get clout from the Honda community if you pull up in a Type R. This car is a manual transmission. It's a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, makes 306 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. I've driven one of these. It's fun. You're gonna have a blast in this car. People are, of course, in the Honda community, people have found upgrades for this thing, so you can probably get more out of it than it comes from the factory. It has a lot of luxury features too. It's a very comfortable car to ride in, and it kind of does everything you want and gets you down the road fast. So if you want all the clout from the Honda community, you just want the clout from the car scene, the Honda community, look no further than a Type R. Once again, I will throw some Car Gurus prices up here. You can check out those prices from the factory. Looks like we got a price tag of $36,995. And yeah, Type R, man, you can't beat it. Let's get into our next vehicle. Alright, coming in at number 6 on the list, we got the Volkswagen GTI. This is a turbocharged 4-cylinder, makes 228 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. But there are tunes you can get from the factory on this. My buddy has one of these, and you can get tunes from the factory. You can get a stage 3 tune from the factory that won't void any warranties or anything. And this car will rock it down the road. It's a really comfortable car as well. Has a lot of nice aesthetic features. Has some interior lighting. Looks really nice. It's very comfortable. It gets you down the road. You can put a lot of miles on this thing. And yeah, there's a big community around the GTIs and Volkswagen in general. So you get a lot of love from the GTI community. They're everywhere. You can find you a nice group to fit in with. You can do some cruises with these guys. It does come in a 6-speed manual or 7-speed automatic transmission. So whatever your style is, you can get in on it. I'll throw some Car Guru's prices up here once again. From the factory, they're saying this is a $28,595. So you can go cash in on that, and we'll get to our next car. All right, coming in at number 7 on our list, we have the BMW 230i Coupe. We're getting into the luxury portions of this now. So this entry-level BMW is a turbocharged 4-cylinder, makes 248 horsepower with 258 pound-feet of torque. It's available in an 8-speed automatic. It also has a 6-speed manual. This car is probably gonna be a blast, man. You know, BMW, they make very high quality cars. So you can get in on this 230i Coupe. I'll throw some Car Guru's prices up here on the screen. You can check that out, see what they're used for. Experts are saying from the factory you can get this thing for $35,300 MSRP. And yeah, you'll pull up in the Beamer, man. Pull up in the BMW, stun on them, man, and you'll have that speed factor too. So best of both worlds. And we'll get into our next car. All right, getting into our next car on the list, which will be number 8, I believe. We have the Mazda MX-5 Miata. This community is almost as big as the Honda community, man. I've seen people strip these things and basically turn these things into like street legal go-karts, man. These things drive like go-karts, man. You can modify the heck out of these things. You can find them cheap. Again, I'll throw some Car Gurus up here. So it makes 181 horsepower. It's a 4-cylinder, but again, it's very light. It's like a go-kart. So that 181 horsepower is going to get you down the road. You can fling this thing in the corners, man. You can have a blast, man. And some of the the upgraded ones, the newer ones, they have all type of technology with like blind spot monitoring, and all types of other like collision warning and lane departure warnings. So if you just want to have this thing cruise on the highway, you can do that too. All your safety features. The only thing about this car is it is small. So if you're a bigger person, you might have problems with this car. But if you can fit in it, man, you can have a blast, man. So let's get into our next car. All right, so number 9 on the list, we have the Dodge Challenger RT. This is your base model Challenger here, coming in at 375 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque. This thing is very popular in the car community. Man, the Challenger community is huge. It has a 5.7 liter V8, so if you want some of that V8 sounds, put an exhaust on this thing. They have tons of mods for this, and again, this is just a base model. It goes all the way up to the Demon, the Hellcat. Those are the popular ones, but these are also popular too. You'll still fit in with the community. You'll get down the road. You'll have a blast. You'll get sideways on you. So yeah, I believe this is only available in an automatic though. So if you're a manual driver, this ain't gonna be for you. But then again, you can get sideways in this pretty affordable muscle car. I'll throw some Car Gurus up here. Experts are giving this a MSRP of $34,995. 375 horsepower. You can have a blast, put the windows down, set up on the highway, and you're good to go, man. So let's get into our final car here. All right, so our final car here, man, we got the Nissan 370Z. This has a big community, probably as big as the Miata community, probably close to the Type R community, man. This car is moddable so much, man. You can do so many mods to this car, man. You can supercharge this thing, you can turbocharge this thing, you can GTR swap this thing, man. You can do so much to this car. It's a 332 horsepower V6 engine. Has a manual transmission. I believe they also come in automatic. It's a rear-wheel drive car. This car will get sideways, man. You can have a blast on this thing. And again, man, so many mods for this car. So many mods, man. You can just look up mods. Probably just on Google, man. You can find mods. You can build a monster out of this car. People build full race cars, full drag cars out of these things. So the opportunities are endless. I'm gonna throw some Car Gurus here. And so the experts are giving this a straight out the factory starting price of $30,90. So it's getting up there, but hey, man, this thing this thing rips down the road. And that's going to complete our list, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share the video. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the car scene. I've been Trendy Uchiha. Peace.